Alright, so here's kind of an idea of what I did. I just clamped two pieces of wood down to kind of stabilize it. And then in the back, basically put a shim just to keep it flat, and then just clamped it down. So it should be fairly straight, I think. I don't necessarily have a way to measure it, but kind of that's how we got it. What I did was I measured 1 inch from that point, from the edge. It gives me about right there. And then measured 8.5 inches to the back there. And then just set my bit right on this line, and then jogged it back 4.25, which should give you center lengthwise. And then in order to get the center of the bat, or an attempted center, I set my bit on the edge, made that 0, and then jogged it over 1.225, seeing as the angle right here, or the width right here, is 2.45. And then I also adjusted it slightly by 0.06 to make up for the width of the bit. So that's kind of the setup I use, I guess, to clamp it down. And it seems fairly sturdy. The other one didn't break loose or anything. So anyway, alright, so here, this is kind of what I did on the design side. I just used a 2.45 circle on the bottom, and then 8.5 inches down I used a 2.1 circle just to kind of give me a reference of my width. Set my text inside, made a little bounding box, which should look something like that once you cut it, if you had to cut it into a straight piece of wood. But let's get it started, and then I'll update you on that. Okay, so we've got universal G-code sender. I already have everything zeroed, everything's in the right place. We'll just go up here, load file, open. I set the depth. Previously I had the depth at 0.65, so I just went over and reset it to 0.7. So that should be basically what it needs to do. So we should be ready to go if everything goes well. We'll just start it and see what happens. I've noticed recently here my machine will die as soon as it starts, so let's hope it doesn't do that. It actually runs. Alright, here we go. Okay, so it's done. You can kind of see where it my alignment might have been off a little bit, like right here where it didn't cut all the way through on the Y, and then just here ever so slightly where the O has barely made it over. So yeah, and I think all that is just I'm not 100% straight. So, but yeah, I mean overall it didn't come out too bad. We'll just set that to the side. And yeah, I mean you can still read it, but might need a little bit of minor adjusting. And anyway, that's how I did it. I'm sure there's a bunch of other ways to do it, but anyway, thank you.